How's everyone doing? Another beautiful day. It's Sunday, 10 a.m., the Fertile Fireside Chat. We're talking about everything fertility this hour of power. And whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking, it's always a reproductive life, and reproduction is the number one thing we're born for. Let's see, Kat B, how you doing? How you doing? Dulce, Marisol. Good morning, Christina. Hi, it's happy Sunday, GC Design Build. How's this beautiful day with you, my friends? Wherever you are in this world, it's a gorgeous, amazing, beautiful day. The hour of fertility power. And my name is Dr. Rob Kiltz, and I'm a fertility specialist. OBGYN, boarded in that, and then I did a year of practice. And Bree Bales, how are you doing? Mixed X-ray. 2-year-old twins, nice, and RC family. Then I went on to a fellowship at Harbor UCLA Medical Center, Dr. Oscar Kletzky, Dr. David Meldrum. I learned a lot. Good morning, M. Salucito Sutio, MS Miss Alucitio. I'll get it. Mayak, handsome to you, gorgeous. Thank you for sharing. Healthy and wealthy rising every single day. Remember, money is made in the mind. So you don't have any money in the bank, you have it in the mind. That means you have as much money as you think you have. Looking forward to it. Luke Wagon, good morning. Miracle IVF, it's all a miracle. The miracle is that we're even alive, right? That's the magic of life. And then besides life, we have to help recreate life. That's what we're here to do, right? Life saving. Champagne Wallace, how you doing? Life-changing tips. That's what I'm here to share. And I've learned them for like infinite other people. I got my books, I got my my Audibles, I've got my paperback Audibles, my Kindles, and more, because I'm always listening and learning from others on how to improve this most amazing life, right? Transfer Wednesday, ask for an ultrasound picture to take home. Yes, we'll get you that neatly. Make sure we almost always get you one, but ask anyway. At least Miss Ashley, and now Deja is helping Ashley. And oh man, we have such great, amazing people. All right. What are your questions, thoughts, ideas? Do you know? Do I know? So if you go to Amazon, you could get a copy of the Family Building Guide. This is actually the last front cover. We have a new cover that's even more greater and greater. George V. Tucson. And then if you go to drkiltz.com, you can get a copy of the Keto for Fertility Cookbook by the marvelous Miss Maria Emmerich, who's given us really some great ideas how we can all share and create in more awesome and amazing ways to make babies. Got to eat good food, right? Is there a reason some follicles may be empty during retrieval? I had 17 follicles, ultrasound, but 11 eggs. Well, why are you infertile? That's number one. And remember, we're not 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, which is the most fertile time for a human woman. Crazy, right? And but yeah, we don't know why. But my bet is it's inflammation, damage to the follicles from before you were born, potentially do damage to the stem cells, damage to the eggs, the primordial eggs in your mother's ovaries, right? Damage. So then eventually when you're created from one of those eggs, that may affect your ovaries. This book, you got it, Maria Emmerich's, right? Keto for Fertility. Keto is the key, by the way. There's a lock and key to life, right? And you hold the key, and you are the best lock picker ever in the universe, right? Meat is the master class. It's crazy and amazing, right? And then you can also get on Amazon, you can still get the Keto for a Fertile Lifestyle. And then the carnivore one is on drkiltz.com. You could get a digital copy right now until the paper copy's coming. High estrogen progesterone after FET transferrin successful implantation. Always successful, but it's hard to know what each of these numbers, because there's such a wide variation in all these numbers that make it hard to predict, right? Remember, you're either 0 or 100, but you're already a billion because you're alive. Food first, always. Oh, I say faith first, right? Faith first, fertile fatty foods, and a fertile fit life, right? And remember, you got to make love to your partner if you want to make babies, and you got to think, oh, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, and if you need donor sperm, donor eggs, donor embryos, well, you're to help with that one too. But what I've learned, the game changer is carnivore. 2 years, all right, high fat for 8 months, FSH still high most months. What else do I do? Trying to conceive naturally. Well, that's where sometimes you might look at maybe endometriosis. You may look at maybe some estrogen, progesterone, and human growth hormone priming, acupuncture, massage, meditation, prayer, and never let go, right? Why is birth control sometimes recommended before retrieval? I'm so worried it will. We don't, at CMY Fertility, we rarely use it. Maybe for some of the egg donors, but typically not. I like to use just estrase prometrium and keep it as simple, but you don't really need it, right? Brazilian nuts a day should I eat before IVF? A zero Brazilian. See, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, kiltz, ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. All this stuff on pineapple cores and Brazilian nuts, zero. Sorry, I think they're deadly for us. Fertility post-birth, why does it take longer for some than others? Well, because usually right after birthing a baby, your prolactin's high, you're maybe breastfeeding, but it usually says, wait a minute, let's just take care of this one. But let's see, I was born March 12th, 1956, and then March 2nd, 1957, Brother Tom was born. So mom didn't get much of a reprieve from that one, did she? Did she? Cherokee, how you doing? Red Feather, thank you for joining. Emma O'Leary, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping in. Let's see, ANA of 1 to 1280. It's very high, but just tested. No autoimmune diseases. Yes, infertility is an immunologic autoimmune inflammatory disorder. Simple as that, right? No blood clotting disorders, normal NK cells. How do you proceed with FET? Well, Emma, the same way you proceed if you had inflammatory disorders, right? Number one, if you're not getting pregnant naturally, have you had a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endo? Have you taken the antimicrobial protocol for maybe 1 month, or the anti-endo protocol for 2 to 3 months? Or are you doing the antihistamine protocol? All of this is in the family building guide, by the way. And then do you use immune protocol 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? And are you a carnivore, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, carnivore. 1, 2, 3, 4, carnivore, right? And so, Emma, the reason, so if you are fertile and then get your tubes tied, or the vasectomy, or the uterine fallopian tubes tied, then you still may have a slight reduction, maybe because of your age and things like that. But I would say that the procedure is, I'm going to do a natural cycle or a medicated cycle. I'm going to do estrase with maybe a little bit of letrozole, right? Let's see, if only issue is a tubal ligation, what protocol would you like to follow? I do a lot of mini protocols, by the way, a lot of mini protocols. And so back to Emma, laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, look at the immune protocols, but let's see, aspirin, low-dose naltrexone, prednisone, Lovenox, Neupogen, Prograf, Plaquenil, lipids, I like the fish oil lipids. If you're a vegan, use the olive oil lipids. And then the other is going to be think about IVIG, intravenous immunoglobulins, or add Humira. They're the big guns. Now, if you, again, do you have a long history of failed implantation? And my bet is simple. Being infertile is just another allergic reaction, immunologic, right? Food versus, let's see, low progesterone, ribeye a day. It's simple to add a little vaginal progesterone personally. You got to be careful of the plants. The plants can contain a lot of estrogens and progesterones. All right, let me see. Cherokee again. Carnivore, do you think pregnancy can happen in your 40s? Absolutely. Plenty of women in their 40s it happens to. Absolutely. Shauna, carnivore, and my integrative doctor has me taking an inositol and chasteberry. I really don't feel it's helping. So don't do that. You don't need that shit. Sorry. Trying to conceive 11 years, going 12 years married, Nancy 08. Get a ultrasound, an AMH, a sperm count, hysterosalpingogram, Consider doing a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endometriosis, really helpful for many cases. And then you got to go keto carnivore. That'll help a lot. If you haven't done it, I've seen so many people where it happens, right? And so many people always have faith, Emma. That's the other most important thing. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent. Never lose that. Never lose that. Never lose that, right? That's the most important thing. It's going to happen, but I don't like to add a lot of that stuff, right? Ribeye Day, thank you so much. Go Qs. Go Qs. Absolutely. Prenatals. I recommend carnivore. And if you're not eating the fatty meat and or the liver organ meats, eat the supplements. Nutritional Solutions, Dr. Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions may be the one. Luisa Cabral, Desti King. We are all the kings and queens of life. The masters eat meat. The masses are fed mush. K. Brown, is keto carnivore better for PCOS? Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a plant-based low animal fat disease. It's a metabolic disorder. It's pre-diabetes, diabetes. You throw that all in. Remember, plants are foreign glycans, which are damaging and deadly for our body. They're the little barcode that says, I belong here or I don't. You see, the plants get in and then the inflammation starts up, but you don't know you have it. But inflammation is simply loss of menstrual cycles, anovulation, bleeding abnormalities, pelvic pain, right? All those things. Prenatal pill before IVF, please. Yes, molecular fertility. Look at, Owen Consola. Look at our molecular fertility line of prenatal supplements. Those are the vegetable form. And then the molecular fertility, some of the nutritional solutions are the meat-based. Hey, Boshali, hello to you. Thanks for stopping in. You gave me hope with my mosaic turning. You always have hope. And who amongst us should or shouldn't be alive? Who decides that, right? We do IVF for women over 45. Yes, we do, with their own eggs. I've seen women get pregnant. It's not as common, but look at our family building guide and look at Kiltz's keto and Kiltz's carnivore, right? Kiltz's keto is carnivore. But yeah, absolutely, K. Brown. The solution for everything is one meal a day, the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, intermittently feasting, salt. One meal a day, that is the way. Magic, magic, magic. Any cure? Let's see, is there any cure in carnivore for chronic fatigue syndrome, myalgic encephalomyelitis? Pritam Kumar, absolutely. Eliminate the plants. Remember, we're the masters of the universe. We are the lions. We are the kings and queens. Cycles have been canceled due to dominant follicle. You could have a dominant follicle. It doesn't matter. Tell them you want to start anyway. Just do a luteal phase start, or go on estrogen, progesterone for a week, and then, or stick a needle and drain it, or just get started. The cysts dominant follicles in general are not the problem. Estrogen, progesterone, and omnitrope maybe for a couple of weeks or a week, and then recheck in a week. You can stimulate at any time of the cycle. It does not have to be at like a certain day of the cycle. Now, if you're trying to do a fresh transfer, usually in the 2 to 5 days of the cycle, or the 1 to 5 days, I often tell people to start early in the cycle. Don't wait till later in the cycle if you want to do a fresh transfer. No tolerance. Hello to you. Let's see. We got that. Emma, thank you. God bless you. Power to all through life, through God. And whatever you believe is God, God is you and I. Look in the mirror. Your thoughts create the path of your life, right? It masters the pavement, right? Never, ever, 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 ever give up, yet always give it up to God, because God's within us, right? Faith first, fertile fatty foods for a fit and fertile life. I'm a mom, I'm a dad. What causes P-PROM at 16 weeks PCOS? It's inflammation caused by a plant-based low animal fat diet. If you want to be the very healthiest as a human being, fatty meat, one meal a day, the master's way. Meat, salt, water, MSW, meat, salt, water, meat, salt, water, meat, salt, water, right? All right, let's see. Marie, how you doing? Caroline, it's French transfer better. I really messed that one up, didn't I? French, I love French butter. See, I was thinking French butter. Let's see, again, Melanie, transfer better for a woman 40. Fresh and frozens work great. Ask, you can do any one of them, right? Let's see, Jackie, how you doing, Jackie? Let's see, my retrieval see my Albany on Friday, and we have one fertilized, so we're praying for a fresh embryo. Tell them you want that. How likely is it for the embryo to make or not? 100% going to make it. 100%, 100%, 100%. You think in the 100%, you got to think in what you want it to be as if it is, it will be there. Desiree, donor eggs, IVF. Donor eggs, IVF due to PIO. Do I need any of the immune protocols? This is our first cycle and we are doing everything. I recommend a day 3 protocol, immune 3 protocol, carnivore, keto, carnivore over keto. See, carnivore is the master class, keto is the master's class. But many people are eating all that plant stuff, and plants are the predators, my friend. My pleasure, Jackie. Nakia, how you doing? Paxton, how you doing, my friend? It is a gorgeous day. The CNY Fertility team, thank you for being here. The Dr. Kiltz Instagram, here to answer your questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. I want to get pregnant. What do you recommend for endometriosis and fibroids? You're not going to believe me, but carnivore is the way to make a baby because we are carnivores through and through. We were built as lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep. Isn't that stupidly simple, right? Embryo testing. I don't recommend embryo testing. I had my soccer ball here because this represents an embryo. The actual fetus is on the inside. This is the trophectoderm, that's going to be the placenta. So if I biopsy some cells here and I find that they're abnormal, there's one really great lecture I watched. I'm doing my live. Can I call you back?
You sure can, Dr. Kiltz. Thank you.
Bye, Trish. It was a CNY, Trish from Rochester, nurse. She's amazing. Great team members. But where was I? Why did I get off of that? Let's see. Donor eggs. Let's see. Experience having a trilaminar lining best. It's better, but I've seen some of the non-trilaminar have babies. Embryo testing, I don't recommend it because quite often they're wrong. Positive THFR, risk of miscarriage, your risk of delivering a baby is high. This is where you want to use aspirin, Lovenox twice a day. You want to maybe use some prednisone 10 twice a day, and you want to go carnivore. Carnivore is the kick-ass, most amazing way, but if you're a vegan, vegetarian, and you can't eat meat, well, then add the fat and eat once a day and cook the carbs well. No raw plants. Plants are the predators and we're the prey. Use Lovenox the entire. I would probably do that. Do that for sure and stay carnivore all the way. Can you guys transfer 2 embryos at once for twins? Everything jazz. Not in general. Oh, hold on a second. I'm about to lose the power on one of my cameras. Don't leave me, everyone. Stay right where you are. Back up live, power again. We recommend 1 embryo. It's possible. I am mana. Mana is the words of life. In the beginning was the word, and the word will always be God. And every thought you have is a thought of God, by the way. Again, you're thinking, well, that's not science. My friends, it is science because the brain sends out signals to every single entity of the universe. Fixed chromosome abnormalities. Well, you're assuming the genetic testing in the laboratory is 100% accurate, and it's not. And so is it possible that every cell of your body is capable of fixing itself? So again, that's what you got to understand, that it's not 100%. The progesterone estradiol is still necessary. It's while preparing for transfer. Is that no, it's not essentially necessary, but the progesterone and estrogen sometimes are used for timing purposes and things like that. 43 years young, 3rd retrieval this week, Colorado. Didn't mature this time. I've decided to move on to donor banked eggs. Anything I should know about risk of bank? Life is risky. Don't look at the risk. Don't ask what are all the risks. Say what are the rewards, right? So you want to focus on the rewards of life, not the risks of life. You're going to die. All of us, when and how, I don't know. We're too worried about risk, right? Start focusing on the rewards. The rewards are you get to say you did it, right? And if it's hard, do it even more. March, be more 40. I'll be 67, March 12th. Sandy, when's your birthday? Right? 524. All right. Kaylee, MJ, Riggs, Trey, Waterfall. How you doing? Carnivore Emily. I got to be positive, right? Oh, doctors are so damn negative. It's never going to happen. Oh, you don't have a chance in heck, right? Like, really? Is that the doctor you want? Mr. and Miss Negative Nelly, right? You don't, right? You got to be positive. I am a mom of 7 at 44 years young, a tubal 7 years ago, 3 positive pregnancy tests in 2 years. Possibility for me starting carnivore just changed my cycle by the way, much lighter. I am Mana. Listen, everything. I've had plenty of 44-year young women do carnivore, or just even some of them on standard. Bingo, they have a baby, right? Vouching for carnivore. I'm telling you, it's magical, right? Thank you, KJ. And credentials. Somebody gave me credentials, right? Life credentials. First of all, birth certificate. You're a live human being. Maria and Ray gave me that in some way. But you're right. But you know what's amazing? I've learned, Kay, is that the more I listen and learn from you, the smarter I become, because I've learned so much from my clients, my patients, right, all the time. Let's doing immune protocol next month for embryo transfer next month at CMI Albany. Yes, I like the immune 3 protocol. You could look in the family building guide, and there it is. I like prednisone 10 twice a day. I like Lovenox 30 twice a day. I do love the Neupogen 60 a day, and the Prograf 1 milligram twice a day. All right, quick sip of Gerolsteiner. Check out drkiltz.com and my podcasts. I do a lot of keto carnivore casting. I talk a lot about faith and food and a fertile life and positivity. Gallbladder removed. How long should I wait until I try to get pregnant with IVF? Month or 2? Shouldn't be long. It should be pretty quick and easy to heal, right? Unless your liver's having some problems. Thoughts on tetrahydrocannabinols? Well, let's see. THC is not great if you're using any of the THC oil. Using CBD oil without THC is probably better. Now, is it possible THC in very low doses may have some beneficial effects like low dose naltrexone? Maybe so. I just don't know. I don't know them, right? Get pregnant blissfully, blissful blends. What do you recommend? Endometriosis. Get them out, get tested, get checked, clean it out. But some people still have babies despite endo and fibroids. So it's not a necessity, but it may be something that helps. No tolerance, right? All right. We're the lions, right? What are your thoughts on IUD birth control? You know, all these devices we put on our bodies may have some adverse effects on our bodies, right? You know, it's been around. It probably has some good low risk factor, but it's not a no risk factor. Remember, is the reward greater than the risk? Infection, bleeding problems, you know, those are some of the things, and even some inflammation in some people, right? Some of your Instagram questions, please. Yes, Ms. I'm working to get all of them. I'll get them. What's your question? Did you have a question? Let's see, Mrs. Amber Lane. Can I find you? Did you have one back here and I missed it? Amber Lane. Let's see, prednisone at all cycle affect ovulation if you're not doing IVF. I still think the anti-inflammatory. Making baby mercury, how do you make it? Let's see, there was a question. That's good. Can you answer about testosterone and impact on sperm? Adding testosterone suppresses sperm function and production. So I would not use it. Black sperm, BBC, BBCs. Let's see. What do you say about queer parenting? Every human being has the right to be a parent. I'm not here to judge anyone's choice of sexuality or politics or religion. I'm here to share the science. Your science, where images of God, self-love, no freaky, be at one, right? To explain something about the egg with the soccer ball. Okay, let's get back to this. All right, so basically the embryo, so egg and sperm come together, make an embryo, but all of these are basically the cells that we pop off and test. But you may find an abnormal cell here, normal cells here, and all of the cells in the actual fetus are normal. That's what I found. We have transferred abnormal embryos and got normal babies, and we've transferred normal embryos and got a miscarriage that was abnormal. The risk of delivering an abnormal baby is masterfully small, right? Let's see, what are your thoughts on IUD birth control? Again, if you want to use it, you can. Something, look at, you drive a car, it's risky and deadly. Skateboard, snowboard, ski, ride a bike, all these things, fly airplanes, they're risky. But I would say overall, it's a reasonably low risk. And listen, it's monogamy is the very best way to live your life. A polygyny is probably not good, right? It risks exposure to many of the microbes that want to kill us, right? Let's see. I think I got your question. A frustrated Buckeye. How you doing? Where can we find the best Lion meal plan? Go to drkiltz.com and the current 30-day carnivore course, $60, and you get with it. We're making sure you still get the carnivore, Kiltz's Keto is carnivore, and my daily inspirations. We have some more stuff coming. Makes the bone broth. He bakes the bones and marrow first and then simmers them in stock pot for several hours and then cools it, draws out the fat, collagen to the surface. Oh, it is delicious. Agree. You're the best. Roberta, how you doing? I'm a Roberto. Week 2 carnivore, trying to adjust to that full feeling all the time. Don't feel hungry, even when I know I need to eat. But as soon as the food hits my mouth, I'm hungry. So you get it, you're hungry. But listen, are you trying to gain weight or lose weight? By the way, being skinny is deadly, deadly, deadly. Crazy thing. Eat fatty meat, you'll be fit, Roberta. Absolutely. Let's see. My daughter is 9 and the doctor said this stuff. She's growing too fast for her age. She said is due to the hormones in our food. Is there anything I can do to help her? Go carnivore. All humans should be 99% carnivore. 1 meal a day, 2 meals maybe. You know, kids, you're saying, oh, you can't torture them. They're lions. Look like lions. Addicted to carbo, rice, pasta, bread. Addictions, right? Absolutely. Consuming something your body doesn't require. That's an addiction, by the way. Butter for menopause. A stick of butter a day, according to Elizabeth Bright. My good friend Bella, steak and butter gal, right? Bit I do every week, each items in a month, all whole metal. How do I cut off carbs? I'm a lion. Throw out the plants. Feed the plants to the cows, pigs, and sheep and eat them. JC, how you doing? To the gang, the tribe, the masterworks of all of us, right? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, what's up? Wishing a blessed day, a blessed week for everyone. So you got to look in the mirror and see the gods in you, and then look around the universe and see the gods in everyone. I know it's kind of hard, but it's true, right? Addicted. I'm carbocaine. Remember, we're addicted to plants. I'm addicted to you, baby. Something like that, right? Emma O'Leary, up and up, right? God is number one, and look in the mirror, and there she is. Damn, she's a woman. I knew it. Stay away from red meat. With closer, red meat is the master. See, the masters tell you to buy Bitcoin, stupid shit, and then eat a plant-based diet, and then they tell you to eat fake meat, and then of course they tell you to stay away from meat, because if you eat the red meat, you will become the master of your life, and you won't be convinced to buy stupid cryptocurrency. Sorry, 1 piece of bread a day with butter. Not a day, a month, or once a week, once a month, and sourdough remember, bread is only a carrier for fat. Fat's where it's at. Sourdough, a little bit. Let's see. Baby McCree, thank you. Blissful blends. We're blending our lives. Raw milk or honey, rarely no tolerance. I really, if I'm going to use sugar, it's going to be white cane sugar. I don't use that honey stuff. Honey, like the bees are trying to get us, kill us too, right? Say if you eat red meat, you will die. Well, why do people, claim that, my politics is better than yours, or my religion's better than yours, or like my team is better than yours, or like Russia and Ukraine. Why are they fighting? Humans. We like to argue. We like to argue, don't we? Paris, Turkey. Let's see, Istanbul. All right, 26 hours of fasting, preparing for my meal now. Enjoy it. 23-1 is the best habit in the universe. Eat fatty meat. Do a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day once a month, and a 5-day fast twice a year. We got another one in July. Low squamous abnormal PAPs. Should I proceed FET? Get rid of the inflammation. You might try the antimicrobial protocol, Levaquin, Flagyl, Valtrex, Diflucan. You could switch a couple other antibiotics. They're the kick ass. They'll take care of all those microbes that try to kill you, right? Why white cane? Well, because I think honey, listen, I don't trust the honey, but white sugar is really the glucose, right? It's got the glucose stuff in there, right? Glucose and fructose, glucose. Fruit, good or not, deadly. I love Dr. Saladino, my good friend, Dr. Paul Saladino. I think I got his cookbook here somewhere. But I do disagree. I like Dr. Saladino as a good guy, but I disagree wholeheartedly that honey and fruit of any significance or frequency is good for us. It's not. It's okay, maybe, but it's pure on. It's sugar. I mean, if you think about it, honey is plant sugar and white cane sugar is plant sugar. Are they different? Nope, they're not different. That's crazy. Caroline, let's see. Slacarbo, how you doing? Case, let's see. Caser Andrew, how you doing, my friend? Ralito, slice of bread, black bread. I prefer, if I'm gonna do bread, it's gonna be sourdough, homemade, local made. That's the best, fresh made, lots of butter. A little bit of that from time to time. Now, some people are more sensitive to glutens. That's why the sourdough kind of breaks it down and makes it a little bit better. Jen Jabba, I'm carnivore, full hysterectomy, HRT, opinion. I'm 54. You are young as shit, right? You are the master of the universe. Eat the fatty meat. You might try some organ meats, bone marrow, bone broth, and you don't need the damn hormone treatment, right? Shaq. Let's see, Shaq. Morning doctor. Is carnivore recommended for someone with heart stents? Absolutumundo. Plants. See, oh my God, this is the hardest thing for all of us, by the way. It's hard, right? So all plants are sugar. So tell me how sugar's bad, but plants are good. Are we idiots? And you have to read really two good books, Malcolm Kendrick's The Clot Thickens and Lipid Lunacy, like stupid shit, right? If you go to Amazon, you get those, or go to my website, Dr. Kiltz, you'll see that. Ryan Sharba, how you doing? Elizabeth, Hoptel, Elizabeth, thanks for stopping in. Jen, I know it's all crazy compounded. I don't recommend them. You'll get off of it and eat a stick of butter, and that really make you better. Some people might take ovarian supplements, right? I think they're porcine, pig, right? Swimming in the fresh, cold water. Once again, awesome. Caroline, nice. Freezing cold, Ohio. Isn't it refreshing? It is beautiful. Meat. I feel meat is unhealthy. I feel, sir, I stop eating meat. Sorry. Don't be sorry to me. Keep eating meat. Keep not eating no meat. That's all right. Your choice. We accept everyone into this world of Kiltz's mighty tribe. Everyone's welcome. But plants contain foreign glycans. They contain heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, and nicotine. And so when we say we like the plants and we don't eat red meat, it's just propaganda. You and I have been duped by the masters, the pharaohs, the priests, the pope, the president, the money changers. They want you to be dead. Books on Amazon. Yes, they are. Go to Amazon. Look at The Fertile Feast, The Fertile Secret, Living Your Best Life, all of those. I have fun with them, right? I have fun. What are the effects of alcohol on sperm? My BF drinks a few beers a day. His sperm analysis was normal, but I hear alcohol is detrimental. Well, you tell me the alcohol is good for your baby. All right. If it's good for your baby, it's good for your adult. But if it's bad for your baby, It's bad for adults in any significance and frequency. Right, a C. N. Greenberg, Making Baby McCree. Remember, what are we here for in life? Reproduction. Who's in charge of reproduction? You are. Remember, you have to set the tone, the stage, right? You have to lead with the part, right? Listen, sex is sexy because it helps us make babies. That's why we have sex, to make babies. If you're using sex as entertainment, you're going down the wrong road in general, in my opinion. Tweety, now I do love, you got to love it, but you got to love it for the reasons of the connection to your partner, right? HCG6, Friday, and got my period last night, 4 weeks post-loss. Can I transfer this cycle? Yes, you can. Check those number. Let's see, mead or fermented drinks. Fermented, listen, again, the reason we fermented things because the food we're eating was damaged because of other things. Let's see, is that working? I think it is. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. It's blinking on and off. Egg with 2 to 2 grade. Have a great. Every egg, sperm, embryo has a chance, right? You got to think the positive. It'll never make it. I will never make it. This will never happen. It can't happen to me. I just don't have what it takes. Where did you hear those words? Come on. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef is the way. Beer and wine is pesticide juice. Absolutely. Let's see. No sound still? Let's see. Kiltz, we have sound. Do you? It went off for a second. There must be like some sort of a glitch out here, right? All right. George V. Tucson. Coming, my friend. Best local bread made, local wheat, our sourdough. Yeah, don't see the oh my God, my brain for a second, right? All the cracked wheat stuff, you don't want to have the dark, you want to have you want to have the white wheat stuff. The sourdough is the very best, right? Let's see, let's see, 2 day 3 embryos frozen transfer, and then 2 day 3 fresh transfers, failed implant. How do we proceed next? Look at the family building guide and kiltz keto and carnivore. Make an appointment. We're like, oh my God, we're booking like 1 to 3 months out. A lot of people ask me to get them in sooner. I'm going to work tomorrow to get them in sooner. Loud and clear. Shayak, is that the Sayak, is that it? Jen Jabba, I wouldn't need the surgery if I knew about carnivore. I know, again, a carnivore cures. Look at Judy Cho's stuff on carnivore cures. Just go at it, my friends. Roast beef, love roast beef. Oh my God, my mom, Maria, used to make it for me all the time. But what would she do is she'd make it on Wonder Bread and freeze it. So I'd get, frozen roast beef sandwich and take to school. I still loved it. She was amazing. High AFC 35, AMH 2.9, poor response to stims. Let's see, carnivore, ovarian drilling, maybe, check for endo, do a 10, 220, mini protocols, mini. And you might even add some Provera for a frozen cycle and push a little bit longer. It works. Loud and clear, my friends. Self-love, no freaky B1, right? AMH, please explain to me. I am not American. Antral follicle count is the number of resting follicles that you could see at the beginning of the cycle. Good sign, good fertility. AMH of greater than 1, anywhere between like 1.5 and 2.5 is considered good. People have like over 5 polycystic ovarian syndrome, metabolic syndrome, which I believe is pre-diabetes. How long after fiber removers? Retrieve right away, transfer about 3 to 4 months. Drinking red wine before IVF, okay. It's not good for your egg, sperm, or embryos, right? The clinic, I'm mostly in Syracuse. I'll be in Sarasota starting hopefully in June, July. I'm excited about that. The mighty no-see-ums love kiltz, so I show up there and they take me down. Pregnant with the fluid first trimester, bone broth, and that'll help a lot. And stay away from the plants. Plants are the predators, and you and I be the prey, right? Let's see. Sayak, my pleasure. Loud and clear, great. Let's see, who's in charge of the universe? God is, right? That's so simple, right? If you're pregnant with the flu, if you're pregnant with anything, fasting and bone broth, fasting and bone broth, and make sure you put the fat in the pan, right? Drinking pesticides. Again, alcohol is deadly. I used to love V8 juice, but now I know the pesticides are made from the plants. Sorry, crazy. Cheap beer. It's all deadly. Even this organic, high quality, it's deadly. Most alcoholic drinks, right? They're all deadly, right? Truth, health, and fitness. Remember, fitness is built in faith first. I am fit, healthy, and well. I'm a mom, I'm a dad. I am doing it. Not I hope or I wish for. I am doing the parent shit, right? I'm a parent. My daughter's 34. Can't believe it. Feels like yesterday. I never took birth control as a 34-year young woman. Say not, indeed. Would I be less fertile now than the girls who did use it? And maybe you may be more fertile. We don't really know that. Kind of alluded to that on a podcast. I'm curious. People, is the birth control pill not a healthy thing for us? I mean, my bet is it's probably not. We're built to eat fatty meat, make babies, right? And, our relations with our partners are meant to make babies. That's it. Pre-order your supplements. Do they ship? They should ship like a couple of days at most. Teo, how you doing? Olo, just mufadal. Stop being addicted to alcohol if you want to improve your health. Herb Bra, thank you. Again, addictions mean that you can't stop consuming something your body doesn't need, right? You need amino acids and fatty acids, oxygen, and you need the minerals and vitamins that come with the meat, by the way, and then you need some agua fria. Let's see, butter or olive oil. Butter is best. I choose butter all day long, extra virgin olive oil. You can use some of that, but I don't ever use salad. No, salad is nature's toilet paper. I know. Ovasitol help PCOS patients before IVF. Yes, it does. Ovarian bloom can be helpful. The nutritional solutions, organ meat supplements can be helpful. Let's see, Bueller's, Page and Porter. How you doing? Caffeine, deadly. Sorry. I know. Every day, from time to time, a little bit, but a lot in any one time can kill you. And a little all the time will take you down, make you fertilizer, right? Fast. Dr. Steph, let's see, Steph Pawelek. Steph Pawelek. How you doing, my friend? Let's see, ovarian bloom, it helps. Let's see. Begin each day with the gratitude list. And the gratitude supplement, my good friend Ben Azadi talks about gratitude is the attitude, and start with that. Success stories with your diet for people. Yes, go to drkiltz.com. They're there. Look at CMI Fertility. Look at the Family Building Guide. They're there. Keto and carnivore. They're there always, right? My husband, 43 sperm count is extremely low and not swimming. Protocol. I would add lotus naltrexone, keto carnivore, add some Clomid, HCG, and get off the treadmill, cool it down. And you might try some Wim Hof methods of get in the cold water. Jim Mulaney, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, dude. Thank you. I think the birth control pill is not in our best interest, my friend. Let's see. I would consider sugar a drug too. Well, it isn't technically if you say I'm an omnivore. All right. Let's say humans are omnivores, Herbra. And we are capable of quickly converting simple sugars to fatty acids in the liver via insulin. But if your addiction is, but you're right, okay, I'm going to restate that. You don't require it ever. And if you can't live without it, you're addicted. So if you consume these things from time to time, I bet you're okay. Let's see. Pleasure to serve many of your Buffalo patients assisting with acupuncture. Thank you. acupuncture, massage, meditation, prayer, some herbs for some people. Let's see, molecular fertility supplements and nutritional solutions. I smoke American spirits and cannabis. So who am I to talk? Yeah, again, but you're right. Look at a little bit from time to time is likely not the problem. Although, again, if you drank too much and you find yourself in a traffic accident that kills you or someone else or injures, might have been the time that it shouldn't have been from time to time. So you got to really think maturely on this one, right? Talk a little bit about getting pregnant at 38. What can help stimulate ovulation? Someone recommended royal jelly. 38 years young, you have an awesome chance of making a baby. Look at the family building guide also. I got to lean over here. Family building guide and keto for fertility cookbook. Check those out. They're really great. And so you're young and, this idea that advanced maternal age, right? You are what you think you are. And that's the problem. Fruits and fruit juices, vegetables and vegetable juices are deadly. Don't take them. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Let's see. Lost you. My phone goes in and out. I apologize for that. Let's see. 38 years young. Plenty of healthy babies at 38. Read my books on the Fertile Feast, keto and carnivore for fertility. Go to fasting is lasting, 1 meal a day. It's really great. The best thing. I bet the OMAD is the best thing you can do to reduce inflammation in the gut. The inflammation in the gut is also inflammation in the rest of the body. The inflammation in the guy and the gal, the gut. The inflammation in the gut creates inflammation in the guy and the gal. Sorry, that causes all the problems, even psychological problems. Getting pregnant at 38 helps stimulate ovulation. You could try some letrozole or Clomid if it's not working, but go carnivore. I've seen it work so much time. Erica Plotkin, how are you doing, my friend? Let's see, the other day using Provera instead of Cetratide. Yes, if you're not doing a fresh transfer, you're doing a freeze-all, banking eggs, or you're going to do PGS testing, or you're donating your eggs, Provera 10 milligrams a day will help prevent the LH surge most of the time. So you don't need the Cetratide. You can also try some Orlis as another way to do it. Let's see, Dome Soul, the foods you eat are the key. Eat the fatty meat, be the master. If you're going to eat plants, less frequently, cook them well, add the fat. That's it. Let's see, where's the OMAD? Trying to conceive. I think OMAD is still good or less because your bowels, if you've got enough, if you're not an anorexic, see, if you're too skinny, you need to add some fat. But if you're perfect weight or a little above average, I'm telling you, the obesity doesn't cause disease, but fasting and OMAD really, really helps for sure. Quality of water. All right, I'm gonna take a little nap. Give me 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Like a 2 to 5 minute naps really help me. I do them once to 3 times a day. I've got an interview with Thomas, Stephen Thomas from the UK. He's going to be on one of our podcasts. Really amazing young man. Shares a lot about keto, carnivore, fasting, and you got to pump the iron, right? Let's see. I again, back to the 38 years young. We just tell everyone they're too old. That's stupid. Saladino diet, lots of meat, but also fruits. He does it daily, fruits and honey, which I don't think is good from time to time. Right, Erica? Let's see. You guys are still hanging in with me. Sean, 3159. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining in. Samuel, crypto, wife boss. Be the boss, right? Women lead, men meander. We're the followers. Man, I'm sorry. We're dumb. Dumb. Right? Feed us, flatter us, and make love to us, and we'll shut the F up. Sorry. No disrespect. And again, it doesn't matter, male or female, same sex or opposite sex. It doesn't matter. You know this, right? Recommend for people with IBS. IBS, carnivore, fatty meat, and eat one meal a day. Fasting is lasting. And throw out the alcohol, the juices, the vegetables, fruit juice, vegetable juice, fruits and vegetables in any significance or frequency are deadly. Let's see. Why would my period show up at age 6.1? Well, because you're likely, see, the HCG levels, as they rise, they support the corpus luteum to make progesterone. You're not making enough progesterone. That's why, most likely. It doesn't always drop to zero. You're going to get some bleeding for some reason. Lots of it happens. Carolina, letrozole, and what was the last thing you said? Letrozole, letrozole trigger. What was the question again, Carolina? Man, I apologize. Sometimes I get way out of sync here because these go by so fast. Let's see. John Murphy, how you doing? All right, I'm going to find it. Clomid and mini protocol versus letrozole. You can do Clomid or letrozole. Sometimes do both. I love the mini protocol. More minis. I do not recommend probiotics for anyone. Probiotics are deadly. Bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Let me give you a bottle of it. Here's a big bottle of bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Go at it, enjoy it. Does that make any effing sense? No. Sorry. Eat the fatty meat, be fit. Eat the mush, be meek. See, we've been duped in this universe. Duped. Amen to doctor. Ha. All right. Morning. 8 radiation treatments done. Nice, Craig Stockinger. 44-year total. You're healing. Look at Sophia Clemens, Paleomedicina. I think they changed the name. So she's got some really radical stuff on that. Probiotics are deadly. Do not touch it. Fasting and fatty meat. That is it. And I go for ribeye. Ovasitol for PCOS. Yes, I do. Keto, carnivore, fasting, and ovasitol and ositol, right? John Murphy, God bless you. Dr. Sharma here. How you doing, Sharma? Yeah, we can help you said what could help with ovulation. Clomid, letrozole can help. Trigger shot, gonadotropins, low dose can help. Carnivore. That can help also. About only 1 to 2 bowel movements a week. Can you explain that a little more? It is very interesting, but if you eat fatty meat and you eat no plants, the majority of what you eat is going to be taken into your body and it's going to be made into magic and miracle you. So you're going to have a lot less feces, less poop. And so when you eat a ton of fiber, doesn't go into your body. So you fill your bowels, you're constantly stuffing your colon, you're trying to eliminate it. It's like, can you give me a rest and a break? But you don't do that. So less when it comes to pooping is best, in my opinion. Ginger, salt, 20. Clomid tends to raise and keep my FSH and LH levels for a long time. We'll have a similar reaction to letrozole. Listen, you can do any of these things. You just got to do something different than you're doing, right? All right, the Fertile Fireside Chat, Dr. Rob Kiltz, the Hour of Fertile Power, Meet Fertility. That's my next one, right? This is crazy shit, right? You can add injectables too, by the way. Craig, good luck, man. Carnivore will help you. God willing, all the best, right? God is the leader, and she is a tough one to live with. Absolutely. But she asks for, requires, and delivers the very best from you. Remember, God feeds you and you feed God, right? It's a simple story, right? And the gods are with us always. You said, what could help with ovulation? Well, fasting, carnivore, keto, and then taking letrozole or Clomid can help. Our anti-inflammatory protocols, I think, can help. It's really kind of crazy, right? And by the way, no tolerance. You see, it's a plot and a ploy, right? To sell more toilet paper and toilets and all the drugs that go with it. Because listen, if you eat just fatty meat, you're not going to need the doctors, the pharmacies, the healthcare practitioners. You're not going to need the big hospitals. You're not going to need your psychiatrist anymore, psychologist, right? Let's see. Does CNY do M-analysis? Yes, we do. We do a lot of M-analysis, ERAs, all those things. I apologize if I'm missing questions. James, let's see. I am James Williams. Keto carnivore diet helped me ovulate, no drugs. Is the kick-ass amazing? And fasting is lasting. Need to walk out more for our heart. Go out and walk. Go for a snowboard, a ski, cross country. Zinnia, let's see. Craig Stockinger again. Thank you everyone for sharing and loving. Listen, we're family. No matter what. Listen, carnivore doesn't mean you're not going to suffer. Of course you're going to suffer. That's the only way to strengthen your life, right? Strengthen your life. Transferring while still having HCG in my system from loss. Sometimes, yes, it's okay. But, most of the time we want to know, why is it there? What can we do to change it? All right, 5 minutes. Bronx, Bomber, self-love. Get out, go for a walk. Ricardo's, where do you get raw milk? I don't know where people get raw milk. I don't eat it. But people get it locally mostly, but you can find it out there. Lauren Dorney, how you doing? Let's see. I fast 18-6. I go to 21, 23 and 1 most days. But sometimes I have a little bit of butter or ribeye snack in the morning, just a few cuts, and that was it. You guys doing good today? You're thinking always for the life, right? One heck of a journey, but I am just grateful for options. Natalie Foster. It is one heck of a journey, right? You gotta think, what a fucking awesome, amazing day. What a faith freaking awesome, amazing day. Sorry for my language. It sometimes slips. So I've been listening to David Goggins. He used the F word like it's breathing or heart beating, right? Let's see. Clomid is what he said. Clomid, letrozole are both options. There are a little more side effects to the Clomid, by the way. That's why I think we use longer letrozole today. George V, have an awesome day, my friends. Craig Stockinger, we're praying for your health and wellness and everyone's, by the way. And when you go carnivore, that is the lion's way. The lion is within each and every one of us. That's the craziness. That's the craziness. Have an awesome, amazing day. Wait a minute. I got to get off my chair. You got to look in the mirror and see the beautiful goddess, God, right now, and start the day that way. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I'm fertile. Whether you're with a partner, you're not, same sex, opposite sex, it doesn't matter. We're here at See My Fertility help you in every amazing way. We're just, we're going up on our price about $500 for a standard IVF. Most everything else staying about the same, just a slight increase in the frozen, but we are really working to hold our prices down as best we can. Let's see, Erhan, how you doing? 2 heavy cream with coffee in the morning. I think you're okay to do that. Listen, breaking the fast is eating food, some bone broth, and maybe a little bit of butter. I think it's okay. Keto for 8 months, switched to carnivore. I lowered my creatinine from 20 to 7 over the last 8 months. I'm telling you, raw veganism. Listen, it's a predatory, controlling crypto food currency, right? Crypto stupid currency. Let's see, give me all your money and I'm going to protect it and I'm going to save it and make you billions. Like F that, no effing way, right? The best way to make money, blissful, is to go to work every effing day. Create something to share with the world, right? Let's see, Beth Akers, for someone that had 2 healthy pregnancies, Pomeroy tubal ligation, do you suggest tubal reversal IVF? Both are beautiful. Flip a coin, depends what you want, right? Let's see, thanks for stopping in, 10:59. I love you, my friends. It's an awesome, amazing day. And help others in need. Help and take care of you first. Eliminate the negative and focus on the positive because God has given you the positive, but you sometimes think the negative of the positive. And he's going like, I gave that for your growth and creativity. That is the simple answer, right? Thanks for stopping in with Kiltz. Don't forget to leave a message, share, subscribe, and just communicate, right? Stop in for 5 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it is. Remember, you're the leader of your life. We're reading this week. It's David Goggins' book. This week is Sean Baker's book on carnivore diet. awesome and amazing day, my friends. God bless to you. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5 for more of more and more. 1659. What was that? Norway having steak. Awesome, my friend. Let's see. Caroline, enjoy it. Tina M, enjoy it. Arroyo, how you doing, my friend? God bless you. Blissful, my friend. Awesome and amazing day. God bless each and every one of you. Life is the gift. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to be hard. But God gave us hard to build us and build our strength. So keep going at it. All right, my friends. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.